Let's bring up the next person. Jordan Parker is up next. He's a fantastic comedian and campaign manager. Here he is.
Woo! I just want to start and say I didn't know I would be following John Fugelsang tonight, but I do finally have something I can relate to Donald Trump about, because there's no possible way I can measure up to my predecessor, and I know I'm only here because my parents gave me money. So, anyone else notice that all of a sudden yesterday the Fuck Your Feelings crowd suddenly became hashtag all feelings matter? Hey guys, the people who just last week mocked Joe Biden for wearing a mask knowingly downplayed a deadly disease that crippled the economy and killed over 200,000 people, and just after dancing on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's grave, held a maskless super spreader event for her exact opposite and infected the entire echelons of the Republican Party. They want us to be more sensitive to their feelings. Hold on a second, I had something for this. I was looking for fucks and nope, sorry, all out of fucks to give. But look, I'm Jewish, I have a big heart, I'm a generous soul, so I am praying for Donald Trump to have a swift recovery, so next year he is competent to stand trial. Yeah. What I'm saying is I think we should be more empathetic to the president, right? Because it's so hard to be Donald Trump. It's so hard. Like this crooked media, always trying to confuse him with trick questions like, do you pay taxes? Or, are white supremacists bad? And that's... Now, after the debate last week, or 7 years ago in 2020 time, Fox News asked White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany if Trump denounced white supremacy. And then she read a prepared statement saying he already condemned it in August 2019 and August 2017. Okay, first of all, kind of weird if you have to go back a year to find an example of Donald Trump saying, I don't like white supremacists. Now, for perspective, this is a guy who has raged on Twitter, which, as a lawyer, I should remind you all, by law, count as presidential proclamations. He has raged about, as president, Rosie O'Donnell, windmills, and low-flow toilets. If Donald Trump hates something, he's not just gonna mention it once. Second of all, Donald Trump, I don't know why he's so mealy-mouthed about this. Donald Trump condemns white nationalists the way I assume his dad, Fred Trump, told him, I love you. Come on, I did it that one time, and now you expect me to do it again? In front of other people? Come on. Don't be silly. Silly guy. Joking with your old man. Look, I want to thank you all for being here. We need to work together to vote and elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris because this is the darkest timeline. I am exhausted and I want to get off. But if we get through this, I want us to remember, Donald Trump did not get here alone. He had a lot of help. I want to give a shout out to the absolute worst people, the reluctant Trump supporters. Oh, you made me do it. I wasn't going to do it, but you liberals made me do it. You know, the same people who wouldn't trust Donald Trump alone with their teenage daughter, but they trust him with the nuclear codes. These people, we're so torn between Trump, the corrupt, bloviating narcissist who plays footsie with white nationalists, attacks dead soldiers, endangers our national security, and embarrasses the country, versus Democrats who are Democrats. How do you make this choice? These people, they say that they are torn, they say they will tolerate Trump's worst behavior because at least he gives them judges and tax cuts. That's not how it works. You can't just take the good stuff and leave the bad. It's like, I'm Jewish. I can't go to a Nazi rally and my parents would be like, Jordan, my son, what are you doing marching for white nationalists? What? Oh, no, I can, that's not me. I can see why you'd be confused. I'm here because the Nazis have a great anti-smoking campaign. Also, you gotta take a look at a Volkswagen Beetle. Those Nazis make one fine automobile. Look, I admit, I am not thrilled by the Nazis' whole exterminate the Jews and incite a race war thing. But Mom, Dad, I am not a single-issue voter. You have to make alliances where you can, and I refuse to let politics end friendships. But I can see that you're judging me for trying to find common ground with my political opponents just because you find some of their views distasteful. I'm disappointed in you, Mom and Dad. So much for the tolerant left, am I right? Look, we've had a great time. I'm going to wrap this up. My prediction, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will be elected the next president and vice president of the United States, and Mike Pence can finally return to Indiana to host his new hit show on Christian conservative talk radio. Let me get this straight. I'm Jordan Parker. Thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you.